Well, hello there. So, I need to do some type of introductory video on my channel. Just kind of want to let you know who I am now. You'll get background stories on me and things that I went through later on. Kind of leads up to who I am and what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But for right now, I just recently celebrated my 54th birthday. And I am raising my last child. He is a junior, so we're halfway through the junior year. So we're working on a plan. But anyway, so one of the things that I need to do on a regular basis is some type of exercise. I've been trying to lose weight. Went through a couple of years of depression after losing my father a year and a half ago. And just struggled with weight loss and everything. So I tried this, the new stuff everybody's going for now, a product called Wegovy injection. And I did really good the first 4 or 5 months. I lost 35 pounds. So basically halfway to my goal. But now I'm going through some medical procedures that require some anesthesia, nerve root injection, had a colonoscopy, this propofol, the small anesthesia. But I do have a great chance I'm going to end up having neck surgery again, which is major anesthesia. So one of the things is you can't be on that type of medication within a couple of weeks. So because I keep having back-to-back procedures, I've been off of it since the beginning of January, and I don't know when I'll be able to get back on it. I go see my surgeon, my follow-up, where we make a plan on surgery next week, and that'll give me an idea of how much longer I'll need to stay off of it. But thankfully, in the meantime, I have maintained, haven't gained, haven't lost, but I haven't gained, which I think is huge considering it's been 3.5 weeks since I've had a shot. I know a lot of people struggle, are terrified. Actually, I see a lot of people post that they're scared to go off of it because they're afraid they're going to gain all the weight back. But really, you just have to, have a will, and it's just a tool for losing weight. It isn't the all-inclusive answer. You have to be willing to do the work yourself. And you have to do some exercise, and you have to change the way you eat. And what it did for me was it helped me control the food noise, as they call it, where especially in the evenings when I kind of like winding down and calming down my brain, because I have kind of like an ADD brain, and I would just nibble uncontrollably while I'm watching TV or, scrolling through the scrolls, all the things. And so I had to break that habit in addition to a pretty substantial carb and sugar addiction, which I'm still fighting. I like the, what are they, the Nerds clusters. Oh my goodness. So I have like a bunch of them I ordered recently. I was told I have an addiction. I know I do. But in my defense, supposedly they're fixing to start banning all this stuff because it's got all the colors we're not supposed to be eating, all the bad stuff. So I went ahead and just ordered a surplus. I figured I'll make myself so sick of it I won't ever want it anymore, since I probably won't be able to get it unless they take all the dyes out of them and make them white, which I'll still eat them if it tastes good. I don't care. Anyway, so yeah, I still have a little bit of addiction, but it's not near as bad as it was. And I did find my little insider secret. I'm always researching ways that I'll be able to get off of it, because that's kind of how my brain works. I've got a science background, and so I'm like, there's something I could eat or do or whatever that'll give me the same effects. The appetite suppressant, the slowing down of the digestion in your stomach, making you feel satiated, all the different things. And in my research, one of the products I came across is this tea called yerba mate. I don't know if it's mate, I don't know. But it's YERBA MATE. Tea. I just ordered on Amazon. Super cheap. It's like $5 for like 20 little tea bags. And so I make me a cup of tea with some honey, because I want it to be a little sweet. I'm still there, but I figured honey's a better option. Have that once a day, and that does seem to help. It's probably why I haven't gained any weight. Besides the fact that I still feel the satiation, the fullness sensation when I eat. So I still don't eat big portions when I'm full. My brain lets me know, hey, you're full, you can stop eating. And I'm learning to, stop eating when I feel full. The things. And so there's that. And the tea I think is helping with that. It may be psychosomatic, I don't know, but it seems to be working. So, hang on a second. Anyway, so that's kind of what I've been doing, is the tea. And so, I don't know, maybe by the time I can get around to actually taking the injection again, I just won't. But in order for that to happen, I got to start losing some more weight. So I decided I need to start walking. And I know I've been struggling, trying to get on here, make some videos, because I have this vision of wanting to help people. And, kind of like I've started this channel with the vision of let's just get real, say things that is just brutally honest. Sometimes the truth hurts. But in my healing process of all my struggles throughout my life, my biggest thing is keeping things to myself out of embarrassment, shame, all the things the enemy puts into your head. And unfortunately, a lot of people, a good majority of people, struggle with the same things. And we just don't feel safe to share what we've been through, what we're thinking, all the bad negative thoughts that go through your head. But what I have figured out is the more I talk about it, the less it controls me. So I wanted to try to start just talking about things, be there for people, whether it's in comments or private messages, send me an email, whatever. I'll be a friend. I'll listen. Kind of just, I'm not trying to be a professional. I'm not trying to be an expert. All I can do is just share my experiences, and maybe they will kind of coincide with what you may be going through. We can just be better together, get better together, by keeping it real, just being real honest. Because I think that's the biggest struggle, with marriages ending, relationships ending, parents and children not getting along for decades, which I went through. And it's just because we're afraid to tell people what hurts, what bothers us. Because, you're always, well, at least with me, I don't know about you. I'm afraid of offending people. I'm afraid of hurting their feelings. I'm afraid of losing, because I have this, I guess it's like a separation anxiety. People easily, or at least it seems like, have always easily just walked away from me and never looked back. And that hurts, because I've always give people 150% of me, and it just didn't always seem to get reciprocated all the way back to childhood. So I've just thought, well, maybe there's some people out there walking in similar paths that I've walked in, and we can just be friends and be there for each other, try to help each other out. So anyway, that's kind of the nutshell of what's going through my head. Oh, and the whole exercising thing. I've been struggling trying to get back out and start walking. So I thought, you know what? Let's do those two birds in one stone. I'll make a video while I'm walking. And so the walking is something that has to be done every day. The video is something that needs to be done every day. So yeah, we'll do both at the same time. And we'll just use this as a time to get to know each other. And, if you have any specific topic, if I have experience with it, I will be happy to share. And if I don't know anything, then I'll certainly do some research, because I like to do that. And I don't just trust any sources. I do a lot of digging, cross-checking, a whole scientific method where, if I hear the same thing from 3 different sources, then there might be some bit of truth to it. That kind of thing. And, it would also distract me from what goes on in my head, which is there's a crazy monkey circus going on in there, y'all. Let me tell you. So, anyway, so that's my quick little summary about me now. And I'll work on some topics. I got like a list of topics I've made, and I'll try to stay on point with the topics so I don't ramble too long, because I know, you're going to get bored and you're going to go, swipe. You don't listen to me no more. So we don't want that. Anyway, so it's already 11 minutes in, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. It is nice and warm now. It's in the 60s after we had our beautiful snow that we never see in Southeast Texas last week. So, and we're creeping back up to 70. So there we go. We went from 9 degrees to 70 within a week. Yep, that's Southeast Texas. All right, I love y'all. Bye-bye.